Hello everyone. In the present video, I will continue the discussion on the concept society. Specifically, I will focus on how society came into existence or how individual perceive society and what is the perception of or understanding of sociology about the society. So, first question comes to our mind is that who created society? Whether nature created or human beings created. Now, almost all the social thinkers and sociologists and social scientists are agreed upon the point that society is the result of the evolution of human beings and the living of human beings in this universe or in this world particularly. So, when human beings over the period of time evolved in different aspects, evolved in their living, evolved in their various dimensions of living, society came into existence. Now, here we can take the example of the beginning of human civilization, that is maybe Stone Age we can take as example, and before the human civilization came into being. Before human civilization came into being, human beings were nomads. They were living a nomadic life. In the nomadic life, they were not organized. They had no culture, they had no defined place of living, they had no defined source of livelihood, there were no social relations. In short, we can say there was no society in the nomadic era. But when society formed or came into existence, it was with the evolution of human beings' living pattern. They started using stone for different purposes. They realized there must be a particular place of living, there must be a particular way of living, there must be a particular source of earning, source of the food, there must be certain kinds of rules, norms, regulations for maintaining relations. That is, the concept of economy came, concept of family came, concept of religion, culture, concept of village, concept of livelihood. All such things came into practice. All these things came as a part of the evolution of the living of human beings in this world. So, particularly I will discuss on this issue in any other video. But here point is that this is how human society came into existence as a part of the evolution of human beings living in this world, in this earth. And also it is because of the understanding of human beings about the universe, and this understanding has further evolved over the period of time. Human beings' understanding of the universe around them and the evolution of human beings' understanding further contributed in the process of making society. So, we can say that society is not a static process, it is a dynamic process, a flexible process which has multi-dimensional implications, and it is because of the various dimensions of the evolution, various dimensions of the understanding of human beings, various dimensions of the understanding of the human beings about the universe. So, this is the main source of the existence of the society. Now, over the period of time, sociology as a science developed, and it raised the question that whether society can be considered as objective phenomenon or a subjective phenomenon, or society can be considered as objective entity or subjective entity. Now, sociology has a long debate over the issue. It has divided the thinkers into two groups, one who believes that society is an objective entity which has an important role in shaping human beings as social beings, or controlling and regulating human beings in this world. Other category of thinkers who believes that society is actually produced and reproduced by human beings through their actions. But they also accept the fact that this production and reproduction of the society also takes place within the society. So, this particular issue comes under the macro-micro difference and integration that I will discuss in any other video. So, point here is that there are two issues come up in the sociology. One who believes that individual who create and construct society. Another group who believes that individual's behavior is determined and regulated by the society, social structure, social systems. So, we as a student of sociology must be able to understand these two dimensions in order to explore various issues of the society. Now, sometimes we feel confused in considering the economy and polity as two integral elements of the society. Sometimes we feel that economy is an independent entity. That is, society is one entity and economy is another entity. Polity is one entity, society is another entity. It is not something separate. Rather, economy and polity are two integral elements of the society. As I have already mentioned, the existence of human society was rooted in the development of economy and governance. So, we shall understand these two important elements as the integral part of the society. So, our understanding of economy and polity should be in relation to the society, in the context of the society. Here, sociologist plays a very important role in comprehending the overall societal issues, because the societal issues not just confined to culture and family marriage, rather it includes economic dimensions, political dimension, cultural, religious and other various dimensions. So, we will have to understand that society is an entity which has both objective aspects as well as subjective aspects. It can be understood objectively as well as subjectively. It is up to a particular researcher, particular sociologist and thinkers or a student of sociology how he or she interprets it or understand it. Another important concept or issue that comes here is meaning. Meaning that I will discuss in other video. The meanings that creates, recreates, produces, reproduces. Who creates meaning? Meaning is a very important phenomenon in the society. Without meaning, society cannot function. Now, last point in this video I will discuss is how individuals or the members of society realizes that there is a society. It is because society is the part and parcel of individuals mental process, individual's psychological process. Individual's self is basically developed within the society. So individual becomes the member of the society, not just a formal member. It is not just a formal membership that individual becomes. It rather makes the individual imbibed in the society. Society embraces individual. So because of this interconnection between society and its production and reproduction and human beings mental process, psychological process, the development of self, this society get realized by the human beings. Society is not external, though certain sociologists like Durkheim consider society as external and coercive to individual. But here I would say that society is not fully external to individual. If it is external to individual, then society may not be able to control or regulate individual's behavior, or society may not be able to change its course of pattern. Society keep changes. Society becomes a dynamic, flexible, because of the interaction between individuals and the society. So society is the part and parcel of individuals mental process, psychological process and the self. So this much is the present video. I will continue the discussion in the next video. Thank you very much.